الحمد لله رب العالمين وبه بالله نستعين على أمور الدنيا والدين وصلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحابه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. قال الله تعالى في محكم كتابه العزيز وهو أصدق القائلين: يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. We are in the month of Ramadan, the most blessed month, and it is worth remembering ourselves what is in this month and why is this month so important to all Muslims. What advantages does it have in this month? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, for those of you who believed in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, kutiba alaykumus siyam, Allah has prescribed upon you fasting. Then, kama kutiba ala alladhina min qablikum, as it was prescribed the people before you. So we are not the first people that are fasting. The people before us were also required to fast. For what? لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. Our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam fasted 9 months. He observed 9 months. 8 of those 9 months he fasted for 29 days, and one of those months he fasted for 30 days. In Islam, some months end 29, others end 30. But the ajr, the jaza, the reward is no less or more, is the same. So the importance of Ramadan is, it is the fourth pillar of Islam. It's not something outside. For you to be a Muslim, for you to be a pure Muslim, you have to observe the month of Ramadan, if you can. Why? Because it is one of the pillars of Islam. What else? It's also the month, it is the month that Allah has revealed the Quran. Unzila fihi al-Quran hudan lin-nas. In this month, I'm only talking about in the month of Ramadan. Why is it so important? What is in it that makes it so different from any other month? I said, one, it is the fourth pillar of Islam. That means for you to be a Muslim, you have to do those 5 pillars of Islam. The second is, it is the month that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, He said this is the month that the Holy Quran was revealed. It's not easy. Also, in this month, there is one secret night. That is خَيْرٌ مِّنْ أَلْفِ الشَّهْرِ. That is better than anything you do. It's worth خَيْرٌ مِّنْ أَلْفِ الشَّهْرِ, 1,000 months. It's not easy. It's about maybe 83 years. Imagine today if we were told, hey, if you work only tonight, you are going to get the same as if you have worked 1,000 months. What will you do? Will you go to sleep? Or you will even wake up your kids, your wife, your husband, everybody. You will put them to work so you don't miss that opportunity. In this month, that secret night is in there. And it is out there for us. to take this opportunity that doesn't come, because who knows, I'm fasting today and you are fasting today. Who knows if we are going to make it to the next Ramadan? Wallahu alam. So we have to take the opportunity that we have now. This month is also Shahrul Maghfirah, is the month of forgiving. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves and likes to forgive. And this month is also extra. In the normal months, these minor sins are forgiven between your salawat, between your prayers. But in the month of Ramadan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgives between fasting to the next fasting. Imagine all your sins will be forgiven from this month until the next Ramadan. The minor sins, if you stay away from the major sins. Also in this month, a'mal is different. Why? This whole month is different, and any ibadat or any a'mal that we do is totally different. Reading the Quran, because why is it different? Remember, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this month, its secret is the shaitan first. There's a hadith that says all the shaitans are locked. Some hadith said their leaders, the difficult ones, were the ones who have been locked. But what's important is the difference is you will see. Go and see the masjid. Now, I know we are in the month of Ramadan, but also we are practicing something called social distancing because of the coronavirus. In the month of Ramadan, the masajid are filled up. Why? Do you ever ask yourself, why are the masjids filled up and people disappear at the end of Ramadan? Because there's only one enemy that's left with us. That's ourselves, our nafs, our soul. Our him is the only thing that's left on us. The shaitan that was helping our soul to misguide us is locked down. So we fight with our soul, and then that's how we came to the masjid. That's how we increase our ibadat. Because the shaitan is also locked. The Jannah door is open for the month of Ramadan. And the hellfire door will be closed. So what are we waiting, dear brothers and sisters? But remember though, you are going to blame yourself, not shaitan. Because if anything you do will be on you at the day of Qiyamah, good or bad. Why? If at the day of judgment you say, oh, this misled me, that's not going to be listened. You'll be told, Iqra kitabak, read your book. And shaitan will say, I didn't force you, I only told you. But now that shaitan we said is locked in the month of Ramadan. Dear brothers and sisters, let's wake up. This is not the month to download new games on your phone so you can pass the time. This is not the month to purchase Netflix so you can watch more movies. This is not the time to become a creative, to pass your time. No. This is the month that you need to put all your time, most of your time, unless you're working, most of your time, on your effort in your prayers, reading the Quran, giving the sadaqah, giving charity for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because this month is only 1 month out of the 12 months, right? In this month, every night, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala frees his slaves from hellfire. If you did a bad sin or this and that, Allah will free you from hellfire. In a hadith, it says during the iftar time, when you're doing your iftar for the day, that's when the free happen. But Allahu A'lam, Allah knows when it happens. But the most important thing is, it is in the month of Ramadan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us those who are freed from hellfire. Ameen. Also, this is the month of patience. Why? You have to be patient in your Taraweeh prayers, in your other prayers. Also, you have to be patient for not eating, not drinking, although it's not even okay, not smoking, not doing anything. That's not allowed. That's not doing anything that is prohibited or that is makruh or that is not allowed in the month of Ramadan. This is a unique month. And it's only unique and it's only important and it only matters to those who know it and to those who understand it. It's not for everybody. Look at your neighbors. Look at your city. There's people who are eating. There are people who are... Why not you? No, because you are the chosen one. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose you from others. That's why He make you understand this deen. That's why He make you Islam. It's not your choice. It's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who guided us. مَن يَهْدِهِ اللَّهُ فَهُوَ الْمُهْتَدِي. But it is very unfortunate to see some, look at what comes up in the month of Ramadan. We have to be patient, sit there, read the Quran. It needs patience. We have to stand at night for prayers. It needs this patience. Look at the, if you understand Ahlul Aql, you will understand without even reading the hadith. You will clearly understand. Why? You see people who are having difficulty standing for regular prayers when it's not Ramadan, and you see them standing for the month of Ramadan for Taraweeh, 13 raka'at, 11 raka'at. A whole juz will be read on prayer, and they will still do it. That is the patience Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put specifically only in this month. What did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say about patience? إِنَّمَا يُوَفَّى الصَّابِرُونَ أَجْرُهُمْ بِغَيْرِ حِسَابٍ. Those who are patient, their jaza, their reward, they get accountless. بِغَيْرِ حِسَابٍ. It will not be counted. Also, this is the month of health. Why? Other months, we eat anytime, you drink anytime. And that's what causes a lot of disease. Those things that we just eat. Even the Prophet ﷺ said, normal months, even when you are eating, divide your stomach into three. Part food, drink, then nafs. For breathing. Look at obesity in the world today. It's one of the major diseases. In the month of Ramadan, by praying 11 rak'at or 13 rak'at, imagine. That's also, apart from the reward you get, you are physically also doing exercise. You are doing ruku', you are doing sujood, you are standing up. It's the month of health. But this fasting only is make understood by those whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes them understand. But this is things that we need to avoid. It's a sunnah that you go to sleep, that you go to sleep as early as you can. Why? I've seen people, including myself, I tried one night and it didn't work out for me. I stayed awake until 1 or 2. And then I was this close to miss Salatul Fajr, not to pray. As soon as you do your Isha and then your Taraweeh, go to sleep. Because you need to wake up, Suhoor, and then Fajr, and then work. Right? But some people are saying they are misusing the holy month as the month of sleeping. You see people telling me, I have to sleep at least until 1 or 2. Where's Fajr? Where's Dur? Where's reading the Quran? Where's taking the advantage from this month? The most blessed month. Dear brothers and sisters, you know, now there's only one thing left. Our nafs, our souls. Shaitan is locked down. And it's easy. Before, our nafs, our soul was getting help from Shaitan to misguide us or to mislead us. But now, we have to just at least put more effort, more time to overcome it. And also, not only to overcome only in the month of Ramadan, try to overcome for the rest of it. Because Shaitan is locked for the month of Ramadan, he'll be unlocked, right? And then by the time he comes back, he finds no space from you. You're all locked from him. You're all protected from him. But how can you do that? By clearly and seriously getting rid of all the bad habits that you have been doing before for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So when the Ramadan finishes, you're still connected with the masjid. You are still connected with others. But you are still connected with others. Let us not say, I do only come to masjid in the month of Ramadan. I hang out with these good people in the month of Ramadan. I read the Quran in the month of Ramadan. I pray in the month of Ramadan. And then for the 11th month, I'm gone. That's what Shaitan wants. Still, you are not fulfilling or you are not defeating Shaitan. So, right? Because Shaitan will come back to you if he gets the opportunity from you. But that's why I'm saying, or I'm telling you, let us not give any opportunity to Shaitan at the end of Ramadan. Why? By totally changing ourselves. This is the month you sit back, you see what you have been doing, and then make some changes, inshallah, with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And always ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide you the right path. And any changes you are making with your life, seek permission from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You can't do nothing without the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ask him, he's there anytime, any second, any minute you need him. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم واستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us shifa. May Allah subhanahu protect us all from this coronavirus. From this coronavirus, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Also, we have to be patient with it. Because if things like this happen, it implies to everybody. I was hearing some people saying, it doesn't happen to Muslims, it doesn't happen to this community. No, this virus is blind. He doesn't know you're Muslim or you're a Christian or you're black, you're white, you're this. He doesn't know at all. So we have to stay safe. And also we have to obey the law of the land. Correct? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.